Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Into the Breach. We're working with our team. We've just got Camilla in our combat mech. We moved Prospero to artillery because he doesn't really need the XP, and artillery is just going to move some stuff around anyway. And of course, Fox is still on our cannon mech. So let's go and do the scrapyard because we really lost a lot of grid power there. Let's try to get some of that back. Defend both solar farms. Sounds good to me. Like the icons for the solar farms, they're pretty good. So we're going to move you there, and I guess you there. So we need to take out the Blast Scion. The Leapers are bad, but they're only 1 health, so hopefully not too bad. Both attacking the same target, which is interesting. Okay, that's really interesting. So, that's weird. So what we're going to do then... I mean, it seems like the obvious thing to do is to go over here, shoot you. That's actually wrong, though, because what it's going to do is going to explode a lot of things. But what we can do instead is... No, I was going to shoot. That's still bad. No, what we need to do then, come over here, punch you, you die. Come over here, that kills you. Shoot you, you die. Now, I would love to also block a spawn, but we're not going to be able to block with any of these guys. It's just not going to happen. Actually, could you block with the Blast Scion? Out of curiosity. Yeah, so if I use the Artillery Strike here, that'll hurt you once, and then you all go away. Right? So, hold on, undo the moves here. So that'll hurt you once. Just wonder if there's any way to push you without killing you. To move you onto a spawn, but I don't see a way to do it. Don't see it. So I think this guy just comes over here and punches you, and then you die. And then either the tank or the artillery shoots you, and then you die. So let's make the artillery... No, let's make the tank do it. The artillery can go over here and block spawn. Yes, so we're going to punch you. Boop. Gonna punch you. Boop. Whoops. Sorry. Wrong boop. Wrong boop. No boops. There you go. Okay, so spawn's at least blocked. We're ready. Let's do this. Centipede. Of course it's Centipede. I hate centipedes. But we might be able to gang up on him here. Okay, so you're suffering a little bit, not too much. So, okay, he only has 3 health. That's not actually too bad. So, I think we punch you. Then I'm in totally the wrong spot. Be over here. When he punches you, he's going to go back 1. We shoot you, then you're just dead. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. If you really want to be, like, super clever and do, like, a dance... Now, let's just do the simple thing. Punch. Unfortunately, that means Camilla doesn't get the XP for it. Is there any way we can make her do get the XP for it? Well, we can move a bunch of guys around. So what we can do is move Prospero over here. Block another spawn. And then move the mech over this way. Punches you up. Nope, sorry. I still want Camilla to get the experience time. So we come over here. We shoot you downward. The mech blocks this spawn. So we shoot, then we punch. 2 spawns blocked. 2 spawns come up. Okay, let's do it. Just things we do to try to get the guys we want to get XP. There you go. 2 blondes? Yeah, 2 blondes. No, 2 spawns blocked is what I meant to say there. Okay. Firefly and a Scarab. Scarab's going right for that objective. So we gotta move... We don't really have to move you out, but it's probably a good idea. So... I can move you here. And then you're firing at nothing. I shoot here, you take 1 damage at least. And then you go up. And I think that actually hits here instead, which makes smoke. And of course it moves you back 1. But that's not as big a deal, because we can always move you. Yeah, I mean, either way, you're still blocking a spawn. We can block another spawn here, but then that would get in the way of his shot. Actually, we just keep you exactly where you are, and then when he comes in the line, shoot him. Make sure he doesn't hit anything. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Actually, what we could do is move this guy in, block a spawn, punch this guy into the mountain, and then he dies. Yeah, why keep him around for longer, right? Why live with the Locust for another day? That's one of my favorite sermons from one of my pastors. Is he always asked that question whenever we would read the book of Exodus. And he looks at the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh sees all these frogs around. And he tells Moses, you know what? I can see that your God is powerful. He made these frogs happen. Please, 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 make the frogs leave tomorrow. And my pastor's question was, why wait another day? What are you doing? What are you doing? Keep, ask him to leave immediately. Do you believe in the power of the God or not? Ask him today to make the frogs go away. I changed it to locusts in this instance because, we're dealing with bugs. But same basic idea. Okay, we have a little bit of hurt here. A little bit of hurt. So, what can we do here? And we have one turn. We basically just need to not let any buildings get taken down. The solar farms are fine, right? But in order to get the grid defense, it'd be better if none of these buildings were hurt. So we can move the artillery guy, and then we don't have any problems, right? And the main problem right now is that our mech is stuck. Yeah, that's true. So what we can do is move you down here and then fire on the mech. No, that's bad. Don't do that. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Because I can't move over here and fire on the mech because you are in the way, and I don't think I have the movement allowance for it anyway. So what I can do is fire here. That will hurt. That will kill this guy. It will hurt this guy. But what we really need to do is kill this guy. But that's immaterial. That's immaterial, right? We need to just, tank the damage. How much damage does this guy do? He does 3 damage. Well, you know what? We have health. We'll have 2 health. So even if you hit me, I don't care. Camilla can take it. I believe in her strength. So, this is a problem. We need to take care of this. Right? So you come over here, you punch this guy over here, and then he won't be doing anything to the grid. You shoot this guy, then he won't be doing anything to the grid either. What about this? Do we want to do anything here? I mean, what we could do is maybe save the mech a little bit of trouble. Hit here, then the Scarab gets hit. Yeah, and the Scarab dies, which gives XP to somebody, I don't know who. But that would at least save the mech a little bit of trouble. So let's do that. You go ahead and destroy him. Her, it, I don't know. Is there a gender on bugs? Do they care? And then you go that way. Okay, no grid damage. We're in the final turn. We're good to go. Yeah, you fire at nothing, and then you kill your friend. There you go. Alright, huzzah for the Riftwalkers. So, okay, we got 2 more grid defense. We seem to be oscillating a lot. So, okay, what I would love to do is this one, but this is a high threat area. Last time we were in a high threat area, we did not do well to the grid. So, no, we're not going to do it. So, that leaves these 3. Cataclysm could be interesting. That only gets us grid defense, so I kind of want both. So I think we're going to do this. We're going to do Erosion Flats, defend the Earth Mover, protect the emergency batteries. Make sure the artillery mech does not have flying. I kind of want it. But Mostly because there's going to be some spots in here that we're going to have cliffs, and flying would save us some trouble, but we don't have the power for it, so we're just going to have to live with it. So let's go. Okay, so one thing we don't want to do is get over in this area unless we have to. We can use Titan Fist, and I don't know what that means exactly. Because I don't know if we can use Titan Fist to go over big giant holes. I don't think we can. Let's see what happens. Worst comes to worst, we die horribly, but okay, the Earth Mover opened up some options here. And the Centipede is shooting at our mech. Now, what we can do instead is move, and the Centipede will shoot these three, in which case we don't care. I'm tempted. I was tempted initially for like a whole second to shoot here. Now, that would be bad, because then the Centipede shot would land on this building. That's not good for anybody. We could do instead... really have a good option for moving the Centipede at all. So I think the Centipede stays exactly where he is. We don't care about the Centipede. We do care about the Earth Mover, though. So that means this guy's got to die. That's pretty easy. Just come over here and punch him. Won't exactly kill him, but if we launch a shot here, then that hurts everybody, right? Pretty much, yeah. That hurts everybody. I like that option. And then we can shoot the Scarab, and then he just straight up dies. And then the Centipede's really close to death. I like this option. I like this. This works. Titan Punch! It's not actually Titan Punch, just a punch, but still, I like saying it. And you go that way. And then it's just a Centipede causing problems for us later, but we'll worry about that later. It's a problem for future us, as some people are fond of saying. Okay, Leapers don't love it. Blast Scion also don't love it. Okay. So the Blast Scion's got to die. It's got to happen. The best way to do that, I think, is to come over here. That at least does 1 damage on the Centipede. And the tank can come over here and finish him off. Or we free up the tank, or we free up the artillery by shooting into him. That's the only way that works. And the artillery then comes down here and shoots the Centipede, and the Centipede dies. It's all very convoluted, but I think that's the way we have to do it. Yep, so... Oh, sorry. I went to punch there. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So then... Sorry. You don't take damage. Prospero knows what's up. He's been around the block a few times. He knows what's going on. There you go. And hey, we block his spawn this way, which also works. We only have 2 guys to worry about. Hopefully none of them are centipedes. We'll see. Leaper and a centipede. Of course, a centipede. Okay, Leaper leaps. And centipede shoots in the same general area. Alright. So... we could push the centipede over. He goes last, though, so the Leaper is still a problem, so don't do that. I think we just kill the centipede outright. It's probably our best option. Yeah, it is. So, come down here, maybe... let's see how I want to do this. So, maybe move you away. Move you over here? No, can't do that. Always good to see what's available. So the tank can't get the XP for it. That's bad, but not horrible. Not unexpected. Let's move you back here so we can get a clean line of shot here. So, come over here. And I guess punch you up. And come over... No, see, that doesn't work. The tank can't do it. The thing is, see, this shot doesn't work. Because we're going to punch up, and the tank's going to shoot, and that's going to go nowhere. Because the centipede won't be there. So what happens instead is... How about this? We punch up. Prospero shoots this here at E4. That pushes the centipede into the Leaper. They both die. I think that's what happens. I don't see another good option, which means Prospero gets the experience, which he doesn't need. But so it goes. I mean, you work with what you got. You can't complain about it. You just got to do it. So we launch here, and yep, they both die. There you go. Means we have 3 spawns that we haven't actually touched yet, but because I moved this guy as far down as he could. He couldn't actually block any of these spawns, so we're just stuck. Okay, Firefly, Scarab, and Earthmover has freed up all the territory. None of these guys can web, I don't think. So we can easily move the tank, and then it goes nowhere. If we move the artillery, though, it hits the building. We don't want that. We can move this guy over and punch. To interesting effect. Doesn't actually do much. So, okay, hold on. So we come over here and we punch. Okay, that is 3 damage on this guy. So he dies. Does 1 damage to this guy. So he doesn't die. How much can you take? How much does he do? He does 3 damage, doesn't he? He does do 3 damage. Okay, so ideally, we don't stick around for that. If we can make it so this guy hurts his friend... No, that won't work. Anything, we can move this guy down 1 and hit this space, but this space will be empty by the time he gets there. I want him to hit this guy. That means moving him over and down, and that's just a little bit too complicated to make it work. So, okay, so you're going to punch. That means you get hurt by 1. Or... No, you can't move all the way around. You don't have enough movement allowance for it. Okay, never mind. No or. So if I move over here, and then I punch, there's no cascade, right? Nope. Okay. Then punch there and you die. Oh, and then we shoot over here, and then that just goes off into the abyss, and then our artillery guy doesn't even take any damage. I'm good with that. Let's do that. And then artillery guy can do what? I mean, you can come over here, shoot the Scarab, if you really wanted to. I guess that theoretically makes it so it'll be easier to take out. Oh, I was going to say next turn. You know what? There is no next turn. We're done. Okay, that was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. So the Earthmover's defended, batteries are defended. We're good to go. Yeah, go ahead and do your useless moves, but no worries whatsoever. Okay, good. Phew. Region secure. Now, of course, we get seismic. Yep. Okay. Corporate HQ, we get 2 more rep. Which will take us to 6. Let's see what happens. So we got a big guy here. Beetle Leader. He does 3 damage. And he's massive. So knocking him into the water is not going to help for much. Alright, so I think mech over here, tank over here, artillery in the back. Sounds like a plan. Okay. He's decided to go for it. Now, if we knock him into the water, he won't be able to attack. So that's something, at least. Can we knock this centipede into the water? I don't know. So, let's see. If I shoot here at E2, that'll move the centipede up, but doesn't actually knock him into the water. If I shoot here, that knocks this guy into the water, and his attack is cancelled. Doesn't actually hurt him, though. It knocks this guy away, but all that does is move his target over. Doesn't really solve the problem, does it? Come down here, punch you, and then artillery strike here, and then that would push the centipede into the water. The trouble is, that's not actually going to solve the problem either. Because then this big guy is still attacking. We need to move the big guy over 1 so that he doesn't do anything. He goes over to this side. So yeah, I think we're artillery strike here on D3. And then that was a centipede over, so then killing the centipede would be nice. He does only have 3 health. So we can punch him and then shoot him. Can we shoot him? The trouble is that we use artillery strike. This guy would be blocking the path, I think. No, I can't make it over there anyway. Unless I can actually get to where this guy is now. We won't know that until we shoot. But at least this guy would be blocking a spawn, so that's something. That's a big beetle, too. That's an alpha scarab. That's what that is. Okay. So, yeah. So, launch here. Okay, I can go over here, so that's great. Okay, so that at least freed up the city. Huzzah, we saved the city. Fortunately, the mech's in a bad spot. The mech is in a really bad spot right now. Because I screwed up. Yep, I moved the mech, and I didn't clarify where I was moving, because what's going to happen is I'm going to shoot. And he's going to take damage for sure, but that means he's going to move over one. And then shoot up. Or I punch, and then the tank can't get to him. I would love to do a combination move there, but sadly, I just screwed up. So, what can I do instead? Well, I could shoot the beetle leader, and then punch this guy, because I'm not going to be able to do much else. Yeah, punch him. I think we're just going to have to take the damage. That sucks. But I did plan wrong there. Totally my fault. Totally my fault. At least 1 damage on him. Alright, so, yeah. Sorry, Camilla. You're going to take some damage. Yep, that is some damage. Shoots into the water, no big deal. Hey, come on, guys. Get closer to this water. Oh, of course, it's a Blast Scion. Okay, Alpha Scarab is causing trouble. Causing some mischief. We can definitely work with this, though. So if I move over here, still can't get to the Blast Scion, looks like. But what I can do is maybe push some of you guys away. So I can shoot you up here, and then you go up this side. That means you need to move the hell out of the way. Unfortunately, there's only one way out of the way, and that's over here. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. It doesn't mean the Blast Scion can get blocked, or blocks a thing. Yeah, blocks the Vex spawn, and then you come over here and punch somebody? Because you're not restricted by smoke, right? You're still in the acid, I think, which is a problem. Yeah, because you only moved 1, so you're still in the acid. If I punch you, that's not... I mean, it'll kill the centipede, which is good, but it won't kill you. If it kills the centipede blows up, which does 2 damage. It still is not going to kill you. I can move you down this way. No, I can't. Undo this move. Okay, so the idea is to shoot the Blast Scion onto a spot, so that he'll die when someone emerges. No. No, that's not the plan at all. The plan is to shoot the beetle leader, because that's more important. This guy's going to be moving. I suppose what we could do is move the beetle leader down 1, right? This guy shoots here. There's a beetle leader down 1. He goes through the water. The water can't be set on fire. Hopefully. Hopefully it's not that kind of water. Let's see. And so then you can shoot the centipede, and the centipede can die. You can come down here, punch this guy into a spawn. Yeah. Yeah, the trouble is that Camilla's going to take a lot of damage because of the explosions, because of the Blast Scion. But I don't think we have a choice. Oh, I guess... No, we don't have a choice. I thought we did. We don't. So that will kill the Scarab leader. Whatever the hell he's called. Beetle leader, whatever. Yeah. Which will hurt the Blast Scion, but won't kill it. You go ahead and shoot there. Which blows up our mech a little bit. That's just how that works. And then you go ahead and push you down. Oh, the Scarab still has... Yeah, he still has a shot. Damn it. Nothing I can do, though. About to end turn. We're going to lose grid defense. 166 casualties. We lost 2 grid. Wow. Okay, well. Hurt the blast line a little bit there. As well as the guy who just emerged. Okay, so... The artillery guy I'm not too worried about. Artillery can jump away if they need to. So we're totally fine there. We got 2 spawns coming out. I would love to punch this guy, and it looks like we can do it. I come over here, Titan Punch, but unfortunately that will push him into a bad spot for us. So don't do that. I would love to kill the Beetle Eater, but I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen. We can come down here. And shoot here. The tank will take damage. He'll move over that side. You can stand on one of the spawns and then punch him to death. And I think that's exactly what we want to do. And I can shoot you first, so that I don't take damage at all. And then go ahead and do our artillery strike there. Give you in a position to be punched. That's at least something. Okay, this guy's going to zoom across. There's no way we're doing enough damage to him. We have 2 more spawns to come out as well. We just have to mitigate what we can. Now, he is setting himself on fire, which is good, I guess. Assuming he is not actually immune to fire. Because he might be. Okay, so we're going to have to set ourselves on fire in order to get this guy to move. But we only have 1 turn left, so we can totally do that. We can come over here and then send an artillery strike there. That'll move him over, and he'll come down this way. Which I'm totally okay with. This guy's got to at least move, and we can do that by coming up here and punching him over. And this Scarab we don't even care about. He's not doing anything important. So we just move over this way, I guess. Oh, if I move over here, I can just... Yeah, okay. Over here, I just knock him into the water. Then we can do something else with this guy. We can do... Can't actually punch you to death. I would love to, but I can't. So I don't think I care. I'm over here for insurance policy's sake, but... Earth on the ocean floor for us. And then when I can jump over here or shoot over here, it doesn't really matter which. More important thing is, he's not affecting any of our buildings. So we're not going to get 2 rep for this, we're only getting 1. But so it goes. Take a little bit of fire damage, so does he. Sets everything on fire, and then... Oh, for a second I thought I was going to get shot, but he wasn't. Okay, mission complete. We're actually done with this. That actually took quite a bit. Prospero's at max. Let's spin our rep. We have 5 rep. Let's see what we can do. Smoke drop I like. Confuse shot. Flips in a target's attack direction. I kind of like that. That's neat. It's a science class weapon though, so we can't actually use it. Grab a unit and toss it behind you. Oh, interesting. Okay, there's actually a mech unit that does that by default. Mechs no longer take damage when blocking and emerging back. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I don't know who would put it on, but that's really good. Okay, so... Let's grab the stabilizers. Let's grab Vice Fist. And we might as well grab... No, we can't grab Confuse Shot, because that'd be silly. Let's go ahead and put in some money on the grid power here. And we could sell something, I guess. We could sell... that's nothing we really want to sell, is there? No, not really. Okay, so we're going to put Vice Fist on. I think we got to put it on this guy, right? Oh, it takes... Okay, ally immune. Interesting. Deals no damage to allies. Oh, when you flip them over. Okay, so it does do damage. Interesting. It does 1 damage and flips them. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so no damage for the stabilizers. Pretty good. Tank seems like a good fit for that. Oh, but it needs to be powered. I was not expecting that. We don't have any power, so that's just going to have to wait. Okay, well, let's leave the island then. Let's go to Iceland Island. This is where we died last time. Let's try to do better. So, that's high threat detected. Let's worry about that later. I'd rather... I mean, I guess that's going to get us a reactor core, right? It's going to get us a reactor core to do the stabilizers. Okay, let's try to go slow then. We don't need to go fast. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. That is a new guy. Armored unit. All incoming weapon damage reduced by 1. All other damage is unaffected. Okay. So lots of ice around. Lots and lots of ice. What kind of scion are you? Shell scion. All other Vec have incoming weapon damage reduced by 1. So our tank is useless until we take this guy out. Alright. Let's try it. What the hell is that? Okay. Got a lot of shit happening all over the place here. Okay, so what is this? Alpha Blob. Explode, killing itself and damaging adjacent tiles. Kill it first to stop it. That sounds like something we can do. But first we need to take out this guy. We can't get to him. If I hit here... that might do it. Does no damage to him. Does destroy the rock, so maybe we can get down there? I have no idea. We are so doomed already. Already, we're so doomed. That might work better. No, it won't. No, it won't. That won't clear up the space. I need to clear up the space. Okay, so then I can only move down here. I still can't get to the Shell Scion. I think we have to destroy this, but how are we going to do that when we don't have the damage? The Shell Scion is kind of bullshit. He's not attacking right now. Shit, man, I don't know. I mean, going back in time is not actually going to help me at all. I can only move down here. Or I can move up here. If I move up here, I can punch this and this will die. That's something, I guess. If I shoot you down, you'll hurt your guy. And also hurt this guy. So that's something. This facility is going to take damage, though. I don't think we can stop that. I would love to, but I don't think we can stop it. So you need to punch this. So that it dies. And then I guess you just punch down, and then he does damage to everything around him. Punch down, shoot down, whatever. Yeah, I think that's what happens. Can't do anything with the Shell Scion yet, but hopefully next turn. Yep, power loss, not surprising. So Defense Lab is done. Another explosion thing. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, our tank's kind of boxed in here. We're all kind of boxed in here. Okay, you're not attacking for some reason. I can move down over this way, but that doesn't get me down here. I can punch. And that will at least hurt that guy a little bit. But he's still going to explode. I can shoot here, or boost. Maybe the boosting is a good idea. Brings me over here. I don't know. That at least maybe frees up some spots. Because this is very crowded right now. Nobody wants to go on the ice. Come on, the ice is fun. We are so doomed. I think we're doomed. I can move first and then... No. Destroying the bot's probably not a bad idea because the bot's only going to be helpful for a little bit and then he's going to go wild. Move over here and then jump. Since this facility is already destroyed... That kind of worked. I mean, at least helps. A little bit. We've got to destroy this thing. And we've got to move this thing. Actually, this thing doesn't matter, because this is already destroyed, right? The tank is going to take 3 damage. There's no way to prevent that. It's going to happen. Let's get rid of that. And then I think you just punch, and a little bit of damage to him. It's going to hurt. Okay, thank goodness it resisted. So that's one of the factories, at least, prevented from doing anything. Of course, another explosion bit. Okay, so the shell scion moves somewhere we can actually do something with it. What is this doing? This is a beam weapon, so it's going to hurt all of this. That's bad. Don't do that. If I can push you up, then you do a beam weapon here. I'm okay with that. I don't know what attack order is. You're going last? No, you're going second to last. This goes last. Then you do the beam weapon there. Yeah, that could work. I need to take you out. I can move you over here. Shoot here. That moves you up. Then you wipe out this line. I like that. As long as I'm not here for it. I might have to be there for it. How much damage do you do? 1 to 2 damage. So I think 1... No, it's probably 2, 1, 1. Or 2, 2, 1. Something like that. Something like that. And of course, with the shell scion, it's going to be 0 unless we take this guy out first. So we got to take this guy out. So you go away. Okay. Shell scion out. So, I would love to move you, but I don't think I can. Don't get me wrong, I would love to, but he's going to take like 4 damage here, and I don't think I can do anything about it. I think 2 damage from this guy, right? No, 1 damage from this guy. Okay, 1 damage from this guy. No, that's only 2 damage. That's not too bad. That is workable. So we push you up. Hey, all the better. Destroy the bot. I'm okay with that. Okay, so then he wipes out this whole team. Unfortunately, this is going to take damage. And there's no way to prevent that either. Yeah, just how it goes. Camilla can attack. What do you want to do, Camilla? Oh, she doesn't want to stand here, but I don't think she has a choice. So, Camilla, would you like to bash this guy and destroy him because he's causing some real problems for us? Sure, why not? Let's do that. 1 by 1. We'll get this done. Yeah, eventually, maybe. The factories are gonna be safe, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Yep, another more casualties. That's gonna hurt. Open fire. Okay, but that means no explosion. So we have to direct the bots to do the right thing. Assuming it's actually going to be an option. Yeah, that bot is not going to do the right thing. So, you're going in the wrong direction too, huh? Yeah, you're both firing on this facility. What is with this? What is with you guys in this facility? All I need to do is distract you for a turn, though. That's all I need. So, you only have 1 health. If I can push you over, that would do. Then the facility will be safe and maybe no buildings destroyed. And then destroy this, which I can do with the tank. Right, I just shoot it. Come down here, knock you over, then you destroy that guy. This guy's gonna live, and that sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't even get in the position. I can hurt this guy. I can Titan Fist over. That's about it. I'm okay with that. That works. Titan Fist! We gotta say it every time. Every time. Oh, ramming speed. Oh, 5 or more tiles away. Okay. I mean, you're right. That's what happens. And then I'll knock you over this way. So you destroy the bot, and that should do. Okay, defense lab went down. That's unfortunate, but we lived, and that's what's more important. Now, we did get 2 rep. We lost a lot of grid power, though. Oh, but we didn't get right, because the defense lab was what we were going for in the first place, because that had the frickin' power core. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, well, maybe a time pod will drop or something. I don't know. We need grid power, so we got to go to cold storage and ice forest. Probably those 2. Let's do it. Okay, mech time, tank time, artillery time. Bot's already popped. Hard to tell. Chances are he's not friendly. This unit is frozen. It cannot move or attack, and will remain frozen until it takes damage. Okay, then. Pod incoming. What do you know? I asked for a pod, and it arrives. Alright, the Vec will step on the pod. The robots will probably also step on the pod. This guy is freaking annoying. Keeps dropping these exploding things everywhere. Right. Immune to... She's immune to webs, which is great. These guys both have 1 health, so we just need to knock them into each other, and I think they were good. He is attacking this to free this up. He is not attacking at all. So, if I just punch you into each other, you're just dead. I need to shoot this, probably with this. I guess we go here and shoot you. Yeah, that'll free up the robot, but I don't think we really have a choice there. Okay, I mean that's totally workable. And then shoot this, take care of it. And then shoot this, take care of you. See what happens. See what the new pod, or the new unfrozen guy does. Okay, big guy. Leaper. And, okay, so they're both attacking this. We do have building immune on our artillery. Gotta remember that. We need to take out this guy, but I think taking out this guy would actually help a lot more. If I can come in, like, over here... If I do that and punch this guy, he will... I mean, he's not attacking anything right now, but... that can do... Move over here. And shoot this. That will separate these guys out from it, which would be enough to save it. And maybe even set this guy on fire? No? No. Can I move this down? And that would blow up those 2. That'd be bad, too. So I'm going to take out the bot, and maybe it's what I need to do is actually take out the bot. So we need to save, we need to protect everything. Protecting the time pod's good too, but we also need to protect everything else. Could shoot the time pod, but that seems like a bad idea. Don't do that. Maybe don't move all the way over, just move enough. And then yeah, we need to shoot that with a tank. I would love to kill this guy, but we can't get a shot on him right now. So destroy that. We can move the bot. Now, it's too late now. That could have been interesting. If I had moved the bot over here, he would have killed the Leaper for me. That would have been interesting. Too bad I didn't do it. I'm not thinking with portals yet. I'll do it eventually. Okay, so we've at least made sure nothing takes damage. That's something. One guy's gonna pop right in the middle of fire. Hopefully it's a 1 health guy, so he just dies. Ah, you wish. Okay. Okay, Leaper's in a world of hurt here. So what are you? Oh, you're one of these guys. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. We've got quite a few problems here. Okay, so what can we do here? We have so many guys. Unfortunately, they're all over the place. We didn't kill enough guys the last time. Okay, so if I drop something, say, here, instead of my backup, put it here, that'll spread you out that way, you out that way. Of course, that'll crush the time pot. Yeah, well. If I move... No, I can't move you down. What I could do is I can move you up and then move this over one. That'll hurt me a lot, but it'll also kill this guy and kill this guy because it does 3 damage. That might be pretty useful, actually. And you have 4 health, you have 2 health. Okay. So, I can't move very far, unfortunately, so I gotta just move up here, I guess. And strike here. That does 1 damage to you and pushes you down into the rock, which I think doesn't kill you. Doesn't move you either. If I hit you, though, you're still going to do 2 damage to this. Which then kills it. I think we have to just pick our battles. I have to choose what we can do, and we can only do so much. Trying to flip that over. Oh, it kills it! It kills it. Which means it doesn't do what I wanted it to do anyway. Reset, or are we still stuck? I think we're still stuck. I think we still gotta do what we gotta do. Come down here. Right? Then shoot this thing. If I shoot it, it does 1 damage. That's something. He's gonna do 1 damage to everything. I don't love it. I don't love it. Can I, shoot. I already moved, too. So, I can bounce this way. But I can only save 1 building. I mean, if the other one's already going to take damage, then... I guess there? This is so bad. This is so bad. I'm so doomed. Yeah, that wasn't great. This is going to be horrible. We're going to lose like 4 grid defense here, and I think that means we lose again. Oh no, he just died to fire damage. Okay, that's actually great. So he does nothing. That hurts. That's 2. Okay, no, it resisted. Thank goodness. We lucked out. We so lucked out. Of course, we got a shield scion over here now. We can punch the shield scion. The trouble is that, I mean, this grid is definitely in danger. But we can save it. All we have to do is hit it, like so, and that'll save it. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. We have victory in 1 turn. We can make this happen. If I shoot the shield scion, then he goes on to this, and then it dies. So I don't want that to happen. What can happen, though, is that we can punch this. And then we can move this guy. Shoot, these guys are doing... Both these guys... No, he's already doing 1 damage to you. You're doing 2. Okay, so you're the guy I need to hit. Get you away from it. I still take damage from it, but the building doesn't, and that's what's important. I think we're actually going to end up with 4 mech damage, though. So it goes, man. So it goes. That's all we can do. So he died to fire damage, thank goodness. He hit nothing. We take the 4, so we actually failed that objective, but what are you going to do? Okay, that was pretty horrible. What that was. See what the quad we get is. Reactor core, that's nice. No new pilot, though, huh? Alright, well, with the reactor core, we can do something with this, right? We can make ally immune, which is so-so. Oh, we do stabilizers. Yeah. Do that. I don't know how this is going to work. The difficulty is definitely ramping up. Definitely ramping up. We probably want to do more grid power, but that'll be next episode. Thank you for watching. This has been Into the Breach. I'm PC Universe here, PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.